Hi. When applicants are applying for US bachelor's or master's degree, they must be knowing whether the degree that they are seeking comes under the STEM classification or not. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics. The Department of Homeland Security, in consultation with the Department of Education in the US, they classify certain degrees offered by institutions across the US as a STEM degree or it is not a STEM degree. Okay, when the degree has a physical science component, has a biological science component, it has engineering, it has mathematics, or it has allied fields. Allied fields means it is connected to these subjects. Then they call it as a STEM degree. Normally, when a degree is not STEM designated, you get 12 months of time to stay in the country. Okay, as a OPT time they call, which means optional practical training. Like you can work in the US for 12 months of time after pursuing your studies, when it is not in STEM degree. Whereas when a degree is STEM designated, you get 24 months beyond the 12 months of time. Okay, which means you get 36 months put together to stay in the US to get training in a field that is related to your major. So it can be a paid job, it can be an unpaid job, it can be a job in the sense like you go and work as an employee, or it can be you can be working as a contractor, or you can do multiple gigs. Okay, so you can do all these things during this 3 years of time, provided your degree is STEM designated. Whereas if it is not STEM designated, you get only 12 months of time. So what is the attraction for this STEM degree? When you wanted your F1 visa, the student visa, to be converted into an H1B visa, if you have only 1 year of time to stay in the country beyond your education, so it's substantially it's less time you have to convince an employer to give you a job or to file for the H1B visa. Okay, whereas if you have 3 years of time, like 36 months of time, even if you don't find an employer, or you miss the H1B lottery during the first year or during the second year, okay, you have another chance. That is, at least in the third year, you might be successful. Okay, so that's the best part about the STEM degree programs. So when you are applying, ensure that the program that you're seeking is STEM designated. If it is not STEM designated, you get only 12 months of time. Okay, beyond your education. The other question that applicants ask is whether it should be a paid job or it can be an unpaid job. The DHS says that, Department of Homeland Security says that it can be paid or it can be unpaid job. Okay, but the only constraint is that you must not be accumulating more than 90 days of unemployment during your first year, and 60 days of unemployment during your second and third year, which means put together you should not be accumulating more than 150 days of unemployment. Okay, you must be constantly reporting to your designated school official. It's the school official about whether you're going to job or not. And in a week, you should at least work for 20 hours. Okay, and if you're working less than 20 hours, it'll count towards your unemployment. Okay, so that is what DHS says. Okay, so I hope you understand what a STEM degree is. So STEM degree comes with 3 years of post-completion period, which means 36 months you can stay in the US after completing your bachelor's degree or master's degree. Okay, whereas if you pursue a degree which is not STEM designated, you have only 12 months of time to stay in the country. And if you're not able to find a job, either you have to pursue another education or you must leave the country. Okay, so I hope this video is useful to you. Thank you.